Number 1 draft choice, Ronnie Lott, number 42, rounded out this. In Washington, the 49ers swept the Redskins off their feet. A decisive 30-17 victory created a whirlwind that would propel the 49ers through the rest of the season. The Niners fielded 4 rookies, but the Babybacks were as aggressive and skillful as the most seasoned of veterans. Lott earned consensus All-Pro honors by intercepting 9 passes for 4 touchdowns in 19 games. And he and his comrades were well aware that football is a physical game. With the rookies forcing fumbles and intercepting passes, a defense that had ranked next to last in 1980 skyrocketed to become the NFL's 3rd best unit in 1981.
This is Pat Summerall with John Madden as Danny White throws outside. Drew Pearson had it and dropped it, and if he had hung on, he had a lot of places to go.
This is going to be interesting here, Pat, whether they rule that a reception and a fumble or an incomplete pass. Because I think if it was a fumble, that could be the 49ers ball down there. It is. Watch this now. He's coming out. He just wants to get the ball out of there. He had pressure right in his face. Pearson does catch it. Look, he does have it. As he started to run, the ball came out behind him in his left arm.
Springs and Dorsett. Fake to Dorsett. White out of time. And intercepted by Lott. The 49ers' first draft choice picks off Danny White. And the Niners.
It's a zone defense. They're all back there in the zone, just zoning the area. Now the ball's going to be thrown, and it goes right by him to Ronnie Lott.
Give Jack Reynolds an assist on that one. And he sets up on the right side, and White will drop. Fakes the draw, trying to throw a screen, does. Springs, what a play by Lott. You'll never see a better defensive play by any defensive player. Linebacker, lineman, defensive back, nowhere.
That was so right. He was the left corner. It's a screen pass. Now there were 3 men out in front of Lott. See, now watch. They fake the pass. They go out there. Now watch the 3 men out here. There's 1, there's 2, and he went right between them.
He'd be a dandy. White to Dorsett. Dorsett met in the hole by Stuckey and Ronnie Lott, who came up quickly.
Hey, that Ronnie Lott's all over the place, you know.
Dean goes up the middle. They do block him this time. The pass is picked off by Ronnie Lott. And that's all she wrote. Touchdown 49ers.
I'll tell you, you're talking about a couple people controlling and changing a defense. I think we're seeing that here today. You know, that's the 4th touchdown that the defense has scored in 3 games for the 49ers. It's a big difference in this team. Now watch Lott. He's playing a zone out there. Receiver falls down. He's right there ready for the ball. Ron Springs fell down. Lott was there waiting for it, and he takes it into the end zone. Little move there at the end. There's White. Boom, touchdown.
Gunner again from the end zone. The pass is picked off by Ronnie Lott. Ronnie Lott to the right side. He'll score. Touchdown, Lott. Fred Dean, the key block that sprung Ronnie Lott into the end zone.
He's starting. Now he comes to the inside. Lott had him inside out. He was waiting right there for the ball. Watch this little burst here. looks like one of those great running backs, like a Walter Payton or a Tony Dorsett.
Ronnie Lott.
See, we'll watch it again here. See, Mistler's going to be here. He's going to come in here. We'll see Lott is right in this position. He'll drop back and wait for the ball right there. Let's watch it. See, Lott playing the inside man. Stays in his zone, just drops back between the quarterback and Mistler.
The 49ers go with their 5.
Super Bowl! Best athlete overall in this entire 49er team.
Second and long. To the end zone. There's Chandler. Almost intercepted. In the third quarter, and Henry Marshall, 89, in motion, and pressure on Kenny. He's going for Carson, who can't hold on to the ball. And Ronnie Lott played Carson well. 1:09 remaining. Kenny going for Marshall. Knocked away. That was not a good percentage pass. Kenny intercepted by Ronnie Lott down the sideline. Ronnie Lott still going, and he may go all the way. Ronnie Lott, touchdown. No flags down. "78 yards for the touchdown to win it for San Francisco and wrap it up." 78-yard interception.
And you get a look at how Ronnie Lott looks at this particular pass pattern. The ball coming out for Hancock. Hancock slipped a little bit, but Lott did an excellent job of reading it, catching the ball in his hands, heading up the near sidelines, seeing some cheats coming over. He cuts back over, and 78 yards later, touchdown for the San Francisco 49ers. 78 yards. Good move.
Cut across the green. Ron Ferrari with a fine block. Ferrari, Jervis was there. And Ronnie Lott goes in. 78-yard interception return. And the place empties out. Arrowhead Stadium, 11 seconds remaining.
You know, we talked once again about being put into a situation that you are uncomfortable with, and that is the case for the Chiefs, having to come from behind with a conservative offense. You have to make the big plays in the last part of the ball game. Ronnie Lott coming over, intercepting the ball that was intended for Anthony Hancock, doing an excellent job breaking back across the field. 78 yards later.
It's not fourth down, though, is it? Wham! Springs. Springs. Bounces off Ronnie Lott and gets another yard out of it.
You got to have your eyes open when you run into Ronnie Lott's territory.
I think
we ought to.
First down and 10.
Ronnie Lott unloaded on Coffee.
Well, no, he was going for him.
Yeah, he was going for him.
I just try to look right at his numbers, and most times I'll try to go right through his number. If it's 87, I'm going right between 87.
Lott's pain by the numbers approach was accomplished with bold strokes. In addition to assault and pro football's highest scoring offense was shut out in the second half. Lott was explosive enough to torpedo past a convoy and sink a screen pass. Lott also led the interceptions, including Ronnie Lott's theft and lateral to number 46, Tom Holmoe, that resulted in a 66-yard touchdown. Throughout 1986, the electrifying play of Ronnie Lott ignited the 49er defense. An All-Pro and Pro Bowl starter, number 42 shot down the top guns of opposing attacks by playing the role of lethal weapon. Lott runs the show for defensive coordinator George Seifert.
Ronnie's become the quarterback for the defense, the signal caller for our defense just prior to the snap of the ball. He's a very dynamic player as far as his hitting ability and reaction to the ball.
In his first full season as an NFL free safety, Lott's 10 interceptions were a league high and also equaled a team record.
Everybody expected me to be a great free safety, more so than being a great corner. Playing corner was a challenging position for me because I wasn't supposed to play that position. But playing free safety, everybody expected me to be an all-pro, and that was a challenge in itself.
Meeting challenges is Ronnie Lott's trademark. He is one of the many experienced players who have helped create the 49ers' winning tradition, a tradition that is also embodied by a veteran offense.
Everett going back to pass, fakes once, now throws deep. He's going 30 yards, and it is intercepted. Picked off at the 22-yard line by Ronnie Lott, and the 49ers have struck defensively again.
The Niners clinched. At New Orleans, the regulars returned in full force. The Niners beat the Saints 24-22 as Joe Montana threw 3 touchdown passes. Defensive mainstays included free safety Ronnie Lott, and number 42, Lott, went to the Pro Bowl for the 6th time in his 7-year career as he helped the 49ers produce the NFC's 2nd highest takeaway total. The defense's ability to secure good field position.
Every component has to work together. And when it does work together, we're one of the best machines in the business.
When Joe Montana injured his hamstring, Steve Young took over and instantly ignited the offense.
Pick Ronnie Lott, number 42, again displayed the savvy and savagery that have made him a cornerstone in the 49ers' winning foundation.
We set that standard in 1981 that this is 49er football, and the only way that that tradition is going to carry on is to pass it on to younger people and hope that they can carry it on after I leave.
'89 saw Ronnie Lott become the team's all-time leader in interceptions and interception return yardage. One of the finest defensive backs to ever play the game, Lott has helped define the unique style of play that is 49er football.
49er football to me is it's a style, it's a standard, it's a system that the players and the staff and the organization thrived on. We really don't compare ourselves to any other team when we're out on the football field. We feel if we play up to our standard, we're going to win a lot of football games.
This standard has also been established by another man who wears 4 championship rings. Ignited a 41-13 victory.
Down the right side is picked by Ronnie Lott, and he's got a lead. He's to the 40, he's to the 30, he's running hard to the 15, to the 10, he's into the end zone. Ronnie Lott, the interception touchdown for the 49ers.
They become the first team in the history of the National Football League to win back-to-back Super Bowls since the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Back in July, when we traveled to Tokyo, we had a mission, we had a quest, and we have one hell of a football team, and I love you, God bless you, and thank you for being world champions.
Here it is, baby. Next year, 3-peat. We're going for 3 again. We're the first team in the history to do that. That's our next goal.